Hello everybody, welcome back to Supersymmetry. Last episode we worked on some of the new circuits we can make, which are absolutely insane, let me show you. Now I do have all of these new components that I've batch crafted, and I don't know if I'll ever release it, but I have a list thing that can calculate this for you, but you could also just use the in-game calculator. But I like the list instead, I like it better, it's much nicer. Now, there is one thing we do need that we don't currently have right now, and that is more of these guys. So, let me go check the box here, see if we... Okay, well there's our CPU wafers, it's all, right there. I don't have to do anything, thank goodness. I mean, what can I say? Wait, is it the light box is good? Okay, do we have any of those plastic boards? Yes. Alright, so I'm gonna put a plastic board in. I'm gonna go ahead and put in some components. And I think it needs to be like two of these. One, two, and then two. And then we shove in a CPU. And after that, we have to choose our wire. I like this wire. Red alloy. This will taste very wonderful. There we go. You see, it takes 4 of them, and I miscounted, so, yeah. But we'll go ahead and put this CPU away, because we don't need to make very many circuits today. I just wanted to show this off for you all, who may not have seen last episode. Don't question the giant hole in the floor that is, we ran out of power here, and I decided to pipe the entire steam pipeline all the way over to here. Anyway, as you can see, we now have 2 medium voltage circuits done. But today, we're going to be looking at something even worse than medium voltage circuits. We're going to look at these processor assemblies. Now, I unfortunately have not prepared anything for today's episode, so we're basically on our own here. I did not realize we were going to be making the reaction furnace today, or maybe I just forgot. All the better anyway, let's go ahead and begin. Now, the reaction furnace requires medium voltage circuits, a copper nickel coil, and a bunch of other things. I'm quite worried as I do not have all the regular solid components. I do not have all the heat not heat exchangers. What are you already talking about? Okay, let's just go ahead and bend those. 9 plus 3 is 12. So that's how many of these we're gonna need. That's an assumption. I don't even know if this is correct, but that might be. With the long copper nickel rod, then we can shove it in the bending machine, take out the steel, and make the rod. Nice. That'll make our coil. The other spooky component is these copper cables, but that is not too worrisome. Okay, so now we have to coat these copper cables in rubber. We can't do this by hand. Keep that in mind. And finally, making this is no problem. As you can see, we have 10 of these. Holy crap, and we can make those no problem. I actually can batch craft these now because they're cheap. Very cheap. Whereas with something like this, it's, well, with the other thing that takes 2 of these guys, I would never batch craft that, but if this is batch craftable for me. Alright, nice. Now that we get the reaction furnace quest finally completed, we have to make more of those casings. I think 19 will be sufficient for now, as we need like 8 of these for the actual thing itself. Alright, so we're gonna start by making some low voltage energy etches. Also, I need to make some superconducting wire. I think we're basically out. Well, maybe we don't need to make that. Maybe we could not make that and be fine. I don't know. Maybe. Turbine. We could do turbine. But no, I like superconductor. It's so easy. I don't need to hook anything up. I just gotta connect it. Well, I guess we probably should do turbine, honestly. Doing the turbine, the advantage is that it's not connected to the same grid, so we don't have to worry about it running out of power if the stainless steel line happens to turn on for some reason. Now, this quest is for high purity iron dust, which is made by roasting iron pentacarbonyl, which is made from crude iron pentacarbonyl, which is made in a furnace with carbon monoxide and iron dust. This implies we need an input bus for probably not low voltage. You could probably get away with ultra low voltage for this, but we're going low voltage. So input bus. And we need a hatch, an output hatch. This will be the, this guy. And we also need, I think it's an output hatch. Let me check real quick. It's an output hatch. And an input hatch, which is somewhere over here. Okay, there we go. Nice. And all I gotta do is make that. Good. That's basically all of our components. So we're gonna run a steam turbine and a lot of pipe over there. So these pipes should be sufficient to supply the steam turbine. I don't think... these are not the big ones, right? You can almost use the polyethylene, but the steam is just 3 degrees too hot. Now, it's been a while since I built one of these, and this is a, it's a 5x3 with, like this, and then this. Boom. I think I might extend over this. I don't know. What the heck is this abomination? Oh, that's a wire cutter now? I need to cut the scaffolding with a wire cutter? What the heck? Okay, so now all I need to do is connect these guys into the bottom. Like so. These piping, these tubes, whatever you want to call them, they basically go through here like so, and then you have like 2 items that go in. And you also need a muffler hatch, I forgot about that. Yeah, there's a muffler hatch that goes on top, and it's like an EBF. And here we're going to put some Invar pieces. There we go. And that's basically our structure. So I'm putting most of the hatches on this side. I'm putting the energy hatches here, the maintenance hatches here, and all of that. We're going to hook in the... this has to be the main block. And then here we can have on this... just casings everywhere, except for the top. Because that's going to be a... heat... not heat exchanger. One of those thingies. Muffler hatch. We're gonna put the turbine floating in the air with a battery connecting it to the main grid. That's nice. Looks nice. And all the builders are gonna be happy because it looks beautiful. Doesn't it? Oh dang, I should probably not have jumped on the pipe. Okay, I guess we'll have to go back down. Oh dang it, now there's a chance that bandits can spawn in. I guess next night it will probably happen. Because we have not had one of these in like 10 months. I can't even get up there right now. And this is not flying, this is, you can climb on these. Oh, wait a second, maybe I can climb up that one. And get up, oh, ladder. Yeah, I'm glad I put this ladder in. This was foresight right here. This was, some very good forethought. Now we have to climb across, the death pipe. Nope, that is not how you jump. This is going to be the episode where we try to get our stuff back from a pipe that just stole from us. If we jump from that side, we don't have to jump as far. Let's go from here. Alright, everything went very well that time. Don't worry. Now, the hatches on this thing have changed colors, so now we can begin by fixing it. And we gotta do multiple steps here to fix it. Okay, we've done the maintenance. We need batteries, which are hiding in the chest down by this gigantic steam pipe that wants to murder us. Right here. Where are the batteries? Oh, I already have them. Again, excellent foresight. Good planning. Everything is going well. Now all I need is some conveniently placed carbon monoxide, which I happen to have. It's right here. Carbon monoxide. Now, I'm not exactly too sure how we're going to get specifically that out of the solution. We need a filter drain, probably. Alright, now we need carbon monoxide, which I happen to know where we can get some. It's in this pipe. Here. The thing is, to get this out, we need a filter, because this is a 4 times pipe, which means it can contain 4 different fluids. What we need to do is open this, put in our filter, carbon monoxide, filter drain, and then put in a barrel here, and that will fill with carbon monoxide. We need around 5 buckets, however. These pipes contain like 600. More like 18, because I guess it's 18 pipe lengths to the disposal ground for them. Carbon monoxide goes in the fluid input etch. Nice. And they can't hold more than 16, which is interesting, but known. You see, the other step of this process is roasting iron pentacarbonyl made from the distillery. So we now need to make a roaster and a distillery. The roaster is going to be the easiest because it's just super easy. Now, does it need a medium voltage roaster? Do you need any medium voltage? No. Okay, good. That's amazing. I'm gonna go and make a basic roaster now. Now, a distillery will require a pump. So we're gonna make a pump now. It's just gonna be pretty easy. One of those. One of those. We need to add a screwdriver into the machine. And boom. And then pump. And that's basically the distillery. The other part is here, and it needs to be bent. Wait, we're producing iron right now. What? We are producing iron. What's going on here? Oh my! We have an ash pile backup. Well, don't worry. Check this out. We have the ultimate waste disposal machine 500. It's amazing. Dump all your items on the ground in 10 seconds. This is waste disposal at its finest. And then you have to be worried that you're going to pick them up because they're all on that chest right there. And you have to avoid that chest for like 5 minutes. It's worrisome. You gotta stay really far away from the chest. Okay, we'll make a distillery now. And stop worrying about that. Nice. And hopefully it doesn't take us 5 minutes to put these together. But if it does, that's great. Now this is a repeatable cycle, meaning we don't lose any carbon monoxide from this process, although it does require the carbon monoxide to begin with. I'd be worried about losing some, but no, it's not a problem. That looks like some kind of funny machine. It looks like some funny multi-block or something. Alright, where's my hammer? I need to put down torches. This place is very dark, and we're gonna die. Okay, so fluid auto output and fluid auto output. This guy will collect our iron. We need to collect some polyethylene tubing. Also, I should check in the future to make sure I don't have machines in there that work for what we need, but I don't think I do. Now, it takes like 6 seconds for each of these to complete, but I'll show you all that this is a cycle that repeats itself. First, let's lay some tubes. This tube is going to take things over to here. Nice. And it's going to just connect around the machine. Spaghetti. Well, not really, it's just a tube. How could this be spaghetti? It's not even yellow. Alright, so that's our connection. We have a pipe that connects into here, pipe that connects into here. Now let's begin. First step is putting in our iron dust. We have 2. This causes the reaction. As you can see, the fireboxes are glowing yellow. Nice. And then comes the distillery step, which distills this solution that we get. I don't know what it is. Is it iron pentacarbonyl or whatever? Crude pentacarbonyl. Interesting. And that's going and working its stuff. Sends it up to the basic roaster. And as you can see, we got even more. Now it's roasting. The carbon monoxide will then be cycled back into the machine. And we should get exactly what we started with. So let's see if that happens. Okay, we're at 7,000. 11,000. And this guy isn't even done yet. Wait, but if it gives us 5,000, this guy will be at 16,000. So that is perfect. Oh my gosh, I almost died. And that gives us 2 high purity iron dust. Nice. Now on to the next step, which we need purified iron 3 oxide dust. This is made by roasting this, which is insane. Oh, it requires 3 of them, some water. It gives you a little bit of hydrogen inside of a roaster. We might be able to do that. I got my basic roaster here, and what we gotta do is, well, we gotta get more iron. And I have not picked up any ashes, thank goodness. Alright, now let's go grab a bucket of water from here. This is the, this barrel has been here forever. Since the steam age, man. Actually, it was a wood barrel before that one. How much water do we even need for this? I think it's around 4,000 liters. Yeah. I probably should have used a barrel then, but it's fine. It won't cause us any issues. Medium voltage? Yeah. Okay, well that's fun. Alright, so I've got the advanced medium voltage roaster, and all we gotta do now is hook everything up, grab a barrel of water, probably, empty this guy out. We'll take a whole barrel of water, because I know it's gonna take a lot of water to get this to do its stuff. And it makes sense that this requires medium voltage, because in my real-world experimentation, not adding any heat at all, it does absolutely nothing to, and it's not even pure iron oxide that I have, it's pure iron that I have. You kidding me? This guy is out of energy. Well, I guess I should have charged him more. That is one of the mistakes we've made. Now this guy goes up in the main line, I think, but I don't know. I'm not an expert. What? You think I'm an expert or something? I don't know. Okay, shove that in there. It's going to do his work. Ooh, very interesting byproduct. It's called hydrogen. Let's go ahead and run this hydrogen through a input hatch here. This guy is able to run hydrogen, so we'll put some hydrogen in. It has very good yield. This purification process does, so I am very happy about that. I don't have to make a bunch of this stuff. Where's my plunger? Oi, get that here. Alright, so basically now all we have to do is put that in there with some oxygen, which we can easily extract from these pipes right here, or from the pressure swing absorber over here. This guy probably has some of them. And no oxygen? You only got nitrogen? What are we paying you to do, Mr. Pressure swing absorber? You have to have oxygen, please. Have oxygen. Oxygen, please, somewhere. Oxygen? No, please, oxygen. 2,506 oxygen. He is failing at his job. Dang, I kinda like this room. We should make this into a room of the base. The pipe room. What are you doing, fella? Can you... Okay, voiding fluids. Thank goodness. And it only produces fluids. Well, dang. I need some oxygen, fellas. Alright, now this guy should be filling with oxygen. That's nice. Very convenient and all. But this guy is still building up fluid. I don't even know. Are you running right now? What the heck? It takes 64 EU. So it's not bad. I now have a sufficient quantity of oxygen to shove into here. This is the oxygen in question, 18,000 liters. And that makes Mars dust. Purified, iron-free, oxide dust. I would like to thank you all for watching, and tomorrow we'll try to figure out what we're doing next, and it seems to require EBFs. I've already looked, and this is agonizing, painful, and manganese 2 oxide is not something I have right now.